Hello and welcome to Rep Sports. It's match day -1 here at the R. Premadasa in Colombo. The pressure will be on the Indian team, or will it? Because from the looks of the Suryakumar Yadav press conference, it seems like the Indian team is handling the pressure just fine. Because Suryakumar Yadav was in a chipper mood as always. He spoke about a lot of things. Handshakes, of course, was one of the main topics in the press conference. Travel plans for Team India when they did not know whether or not Pakistan will play or not. Salman Ali Agha's comments and Surya Kumar Yadav's reply to them, and much more. So let's start with the press conference. What really happened today? And of course, the very first question of the press conference was about Abhishek Sharma. And it was asked, one of the journalists asked that Salman Ali Agha said that they want Abhishek Sharma to play, and Suryakumar Yadav, in a very chill mood, said, "They want him to play. We will play him then." So there you have it. If you were wondering whether or not Abhishek Sharma is fine, he is fine now, and the captain has given you the confirmation as well that he will play in tomorrow's game. For the other things that he spoke about, of course, he was asked about what India's plans were, what was the preparation like, because at no point leading up to this game did you have confirmation until about 4 5 days earlier that Pakistan will play the game or not. And Surya Kumar Yadav simply said that we were prepared for all fixtures. Our flights were booked for this game. We were only focused on the preparation. Second thing, as you can tell, I'll show you the weather at the in Colombo at the moment. And see, the thing is, it's quite gloomy. It gets dark at times. There are clouds around, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like it's going to rain at this moment. There is low pressure forming near the Bay of Bengal, so there are chances of rain tomorrow. At this point, there were drizzle 2 times in the day. Around 2 p.m., there was a drizzle. A few minutes ago, the drizzle has just stopped. It did not interfere with India's practice. India did not have to stop their practice because of the drizzle, and it's gone now. And there's a beautiful rainbow behind me. I cannot show you that though. On the other hand, let's talk about some other things. Of course, Suryakumar Yadav was asked about the conditions. He was asked about the weather, the rain prediction. And he said, look, weather is something we cannot control. All we can control is having good practice sessions, which is precisely why they are at the R. Premadasa today. Suryakumar Yadav said that playing good cricket is the only thing in our control. We have similar wickets back home. We have played a lot of cricket here at the R. Premadasa, and we are familiar with the conditions. So, leading up to this game, there has been a lot of talk about the fact that Pakistan gets an undue advantage. This is a similar conversation that we had back in Dubai as well during the Asia Cup, where it was said that it is unfair on the other teams that India only gets to play in Dubai, although they did play that one game in Abu Dhabi as well. But a lot of things were said about the Indian team at that point. Now, similarly, the same thing is being said about Pakistan, whether or not in this particular fixture, Pakistan will have an undue advantage over India. But Surya Kumar Yadav, sort of fired that question down and said, look, we have also played. We are also a gun team. We have been traveling all around the world. We have been traveling all around India as well in the past couple of months, playing a lot of T20I cricket. We have seen similar conditions back home. We have seen, unpredictable surfaces. So it's not something that we cannot handle. And even we are not someone who focuses on, we are not a team that focuses on what the opposition is doing. We focus on ourselves. Of course, he also confirmed that Abhishek Sharma will play. And of course, India versus Pakistan, there's always that question of, are you under pressure? Are you under pressure given the historical context? Are you under pressure given what happened between India and Pakistan, the two nations in the last year when it comes to the two nations leading up to the Asia Cup? Everything that happened in the Asia Cup, remember, you still don't have that trophy. Mohsin Naqvi has that trophy in the ACC office. So that's also something that there is a little bit of a fire that is still ignited. At the same time, now leading up to the World Cup, there was a lot of drama. Once again, lots of political issues coming through into cricket, leaking into cricket. So he talked about pressure. Look, he said, there's always pressure. With India, Pakistan, it's more of an occasion. He said it's not as if, we go into other games thinking, Arey, ye to just another game, nothing will happen, we're fine. There is always pressure when it comes to World Cup cricket. This is not bilaterals. This is a World Cup game. Anything can happen, especially in such a volatile format. So, and this is what he said: there's always pressure with India, Pakistan. It's more of an occasion. No matter how much we say it's just another game, but it's a human tendency to be under pressure because it is not just any other game, and we know that. We don't play them often either, so the pressure is always there. I'm going to have a quick sip of water. So, 1 second. It's quite hot in Sri Lanka. What is the comment that says? No handshake, else they lose respect in India. See, this was one of the biggest 2, 3 questions were asked about the handshake. And Suryakumar Yadav was, again, he replied with a lot of humor and he said, "Here, but 24 घंटे बच्चे हैं अभी गेम को. Why do you want the suspend to end? Just focus on the cricket, focus on what we are doing. Don't focus on the handshake. Tomorrow you'll find out whether or not we shake hands with the Pakistan team." So he did not really confirm or deny anything about whether or not India will go ahead with those handshakes. Okay, let's talk about a few more things. Okay, Usman Tariq. This is something you guys want to know, and you have been talking about. His action has been all over Twitter throughout the World Cup. There are cricket pundits who've come to the fore who have analyzed every little bit of detail of Usman Tariq's action. What angle, how much bend, how much is his hand not bending. So there's a lot of questions that are coming up. Salman Ali Agha was also asked about Usman Tariq's question, and he said, "Well, it's ICC's call. ICC has tested his action twice, and he came out clear every single time. So he doesn't understand what all the fuss is about." At the same time, Suryakumar Yadav also played it down. So Suryakumar said that even if a question is, when you go into an examination, and if a question is out of syllabus, does not mean that you will just leave it, right? You can't go in and surrender. And this is precisely what he said. That he said, look, Usman Tariq is a completely different character when it comes to his action and all of that. But at the same time, you can't just go in and surrender to him. We have plans. We know how to tackle Usman Tariq, and we are going to do just that. As simple as that. Okay. He was also asked about the bowling combination. So this is where, the suspense was kind of building up until Suryakumar Yadav gave the answer of who are the bowlers who are going to come in. So he said, look, it's very difficult, especially in a T20I format, to pick a bowling combination because with this wonderful unit, everyone is an ace bowler and you don't know who to pick. As in, it's according to matchups. It's not always necessary that he played better than him or something like that. It has a lot to do with combinations and matchups as well. So he said, I don't want to have a set plan with this wonderful bowling unit. Every match demands a different approach. There is no set plan. And this was a specific answer to a journalist asking about Jasprit Bumrah getting only 1 over in that match, in that last game. In the power play, not in the full match, in the power play. Okay, I'm checking at some. I'm looking at some comments. A lot of questions are about Sanju Samson. Will Sanju play? Sanju will not play. Suryakumar Yadav has made it amply clear that it is Abhishek Sharma who will be slotting back into the team. He's absolutely fine now. He has recovered from his illness, and that's it. That's the update when it comes to the opening position. Weather update for tomorrow, ma'am. I haven't exactly looked at what the prediction is currently. Till yesterday, there was a 70% chance of rain, so we don't know. I don't know whether or not that has changed, but I will have a look at that and update you a little while later. But at the same time, I will tell you this much, that it was drizzling just some while ago, just like 10 minutes ago, before I started the live, and it was a slight drizzle, not enough to stop the practice session, and there was a slight drizzle in the afternoon as well, around 2 p.m. So that's the update when it comes to the weather. What else did Suryakumar Yadav say? We had a scratchy start, of course. Talking about that game against USA in Mumbai on that tricky Wankhede surface, he was asked about it. That has been one of the biggest conversations in the press conference. Tilak Verma also had to, sort of go in deep and analyze what really happened when it comes to that Wankhede wicket. So Suryakumar Yadav said, and he is admitting, see, this is one of the best things about this setup, this Indian setup, is the fact that they go out there and take accountability. We've seen that happen multiple times. We've seen that happen back in England when Shubman Gill was the captain. We've seen that happen with Gautam Gambhir as well. And now we're also seeing Suryakumar Yadav. In Delhi, it was Tilak Verma who came out and said that, yes, we were wrong. We were late in assessing the one Khede wicket, and today it was Suryakumar Yadav. So Surya said, we had a scratchy start. We cannot run away from that fact. There are no excuses. There is no excuse. Everyone has played a lot of cricket. Batters should have their own plans on a tricky wicket. We started well but had a hiccup. But then we also covered it well, and that is the beauty of T20 cricket. That's what Suryakumar Yadav said. Now I'm going to analyze this one little quote from that answer, is the fact that batters should have their own plans on a tricky wicket. This is something Suryakumar Yadav also spoke about in a different answer. Uh, I think that was also about the one KD wicket. And he was talking about the management, how their plans are, how the batters are approaching this particular, not this game, this particular tournament and the recent season as well. So he said, and he made it very clear, and it helps us understand as well what the management's plans are like, what are their strategies, etc. So he said that, look, Gautam Gambhir has given us a lot of freedom when it comes to playing our own natural, fearless game. So whenever we go out there, we know that T20Is is a high risk, high reward game. It is that sort of format, and we have been given the leeway to play our natural game and to take big risks as well. If someone fails in those one of those risks, we don't mind, because they are at the end of the day that is the direction of the management. So the other, and we have left, judging the surface, what sort of, whether or not they need to dial up the aggression or dial down the aggression is left completely up to the individual that is going out there to bat. So that's how the approach is when it comes to the T20I format. Final few minutes on the show, and we will talk about some more comments. This was one of the most happening press conferences, so that's why it's taking so long for me to wrap it up. Gargidi, on your views on India bat first or should chase? I think India should bat first. I think India should go out there, put on a big total, because if this Pakistan side, I don't think has. I'm not undermining them. Let's be very clear. Okay, I'm not undermining them. On a good day, they can beat India, but at the same time, you have to. I sort of think, and this is my opinion, that they might not have the temperament to chase it down on a tricky wicket like this against a bowling lineup that is India. And if India is able to put on a big target, something that we've seen that India has been trumping and has been triumphing when it comes to batting first. So if that's, I would say that should be India's approach. Let's see what really happens tomorrow. Toss is in nobody's hands. More. Um, Again, on pressure, he said that this is not bilateral or franchise cricket. You have to come up with combinations based on matchups as well. And then one other journalist interjected and said, is this a sign that because Kuldeep Yadav has such a good record against Pakistan that Kuldeep Yadav is playing? And then Suryakumar Yadav once again looked at the reporter and said, आप चाहते हो कुलदीप यादव खेले ठीक है हम खिला देंगे. So that was Suryakumar Yadav for you. So you have two confirmations when it comes to the playing 11. Abhishek Sharma will play and Kuldeep Yadav will play. Some more quotes, I will just read them out and then close the show. Adapting to situations is key. Boundaries are big in this ground. We know what cricket we want to play. We've seen two very different games already. We know which areas to tighten up. Then he said, we have to see how, okay, this is one interesting one, okay? When he was asked about the India versus Pakistan matchups, the fact that it's no longer a rivalry, this is what Suryakumar Yadav said. We have to see how we've been playing. We want to continue on that. We will focus on our strength, not how the opposition is performing. Whoever will play better cricket will win the game. That's the only thing that matters. They have been playing some good cricket. They've been playing here, so they have a bit of an advantage. But we want to focus on what we need to do, not them. Very good answer from Suryakumar Yadav. This is a high-risk, high-reward format. If to achieve something, someone gets out early, the others are there to back them up. The same point that I was talking about. Some more. Okay, Suryakumar Yadav was also asked about bilateral cricket, whether or not India going forward will play bilateral cricket with Pakistan, and he said that this is not a decision that is in my hands. When and wherever, if I'm ever in that position to take that decision, I will let you know. Anything else? I think that's it. That's the end of the Suryakumar Yadav press conference. Let me take a couple of questions, and then we can close out the show. Garg, you're doing good job. Thank you, VS. No, V Sapra. I hope I'm getting that right. Is rain staying away? There were two drizzles in the afternoon one, and just some while ago, before I started the live, there was another drizzle. Apart from that, there are clouds going in and out. So that's something we will have to wait and see. I See, I'm not a Sri Lanka weather expert, but from the looks of it, it doesn't look like it will rain as much. But don't take my word on this. I am not a weather expert. I am just saying what I feel like. Okay. Why to only pause for 1 second? Someone can pause for 5 seconds also. Why is pause allowed? Ban it. That's for ICC to decide. I can't decide how long the pause should be. But that's an interesting question, huh? I will go and see if there is a time limit on how long a bowler can go out there and pause. I will do my reading on that. Ashwin Dige is asking, how can you say that? Do you have cricketing experience regarding the pitch condition? How do you know technical aspects of cricketing conditions? I don't know if you ask that passive aggressively or if you're genuinely asking that, but I will give you a genuine answer. I have played cricket for 6 to 7 years, so that's how I know. Why to pause? Okay, we've taken that. Nocturne Log is saying, makes sense. The batters will not be going all out from the very first ball, but towards the end of the power play, like Ishan said, like Ishan did in the last play. Power play will be patched. 1 second. Where's the power going to? And see, that honking was unnecessary. They easily passed me. Do you think players will shake hands with Pakistan? That's an interesting one because if you look back on the most recent India-Pakistan match that has happened, India has not shook hands. And I don't think with it somewhat being a government directive, I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. I think we can close the show. I think we can close the show. Okay, guys, I need to get back in. I need to watch the practice so I can come back again after a couple of hours and give you guys the updates on what's going on inside the stadium, who is focusing on what, who is brushing up what aspects of their technicalities is something I will come back and tell you, not right now. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you for sending in your questions and interacting. I will be back. Thank you so much.